points of view, the more you get to know them, they have, especially Ravina, we have to talk about her. The thing that strikes me about her and what made me feel such an identity, she is hiding so much, not only from the world, but from herself. The way she reacts, and it's early, it's not a spoiler, it's whatever, page 3, death of her parents, right?
Yeah,
and not crying, and just pushing it right down. In the same way she does with her power that she's vaguely aware of, pushing it right down, because it's inconvenient, it's scary, it's painful, whatever it is. This is a character who is refusing to know herself, and that is a recipe for all of us, recipe for disaster.
Internal conflict is my best friend when I write, and it's what I want when I read. So I think one of the things I constantly ask myself when I'm drafting, and probably in revision too, is would I want to read it? And I don't ever want to read a book that has no internal conflict, because if there isn't any, I'm not interested in the characters. I won't relate to them. So it's really nice to hear that Davina had a lot of internal conflict, because man, I tried.
Oh, sure. No, and that drives it. And as a parent, and I have 2 daughters, they're older, but they still need parenting. They're in their 20s. But I was feeling a bit parental at that point, like, ooh, you sure you don't want to talk about this? Because I'm right here. And I don't have much of, as you know, a social life. I'm right here always, ready to talk. And so, it made me feel real. And right from the start, I felt, as Sven, we did, protective, a little bit. Yeah, so good. Yeah, so talk about that as a driver of plot, as a way that you conceived the whole novel, even.
Yeah, so it's really a big theme, which I didn't realize when I was writing it. I think most authors and writers don't really know what their big themes are in their book until they're actually done. We don't know what the heck we're saying until the book is the end. You write those 2 words and this is what the story's about. I think so much of it, so Dixie asked what I did for school and what my degree was, and I was in human services leadership. And outside of being an author, my drive is always to help people. I always want people to see or to feel seen and heard, and that was a big motivator with Davina, and just letting her know throughout the story that it's okay that she's imperfect and that she's got darkness inside her, because we all do, and you can be loved anyway. And that is honestly probably the biggest theme in the book. So her internal dialogue is thinking that she's worthless, and that this dark magic makes her feel like she's gonna ruin everybody's lives. And then Renwick is kind of her mentor / love interest along the way, that's no, you are worthy just for being who you are, and you are perfectly worthy of being in this world. And I think and hope that readers are getting that when they pick up the book.